Welcome, awesome teachers, to the Tech Tool of the Week. I am so excited about this one. There are so many cool resources that Houston Public Library gives us full access to. And so without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. You get into the digital resources just like you've done in the last couple of weeks, and we're going to click on Houston Public Library. Maybe if it lets me click on it, there we go. And this connects you to the Learning Link, which is resources for students, but also resources for us. There's some amazing stuff in here. It's just a wealth of knowledge that we have access to. The first thing is the Literature Criticism Online. And if you click on that, this one gives you a huge database. It is a Gale database, just like some of the other Gale ones that we have. And this one is specialized in English literature and literature throughout the centuries. So imagine centuries of analysis, the scholarly and popular commentary from broadsheets, pamphlets, encyclopedias, books, periodicals, delivered in an easy-to-use 24/7 online format. So here it is for you. Let's say that I'm doing something on Abraham Lincoln, because he just happens to be one of my favorites. You can go in here and see all of these different excerpts. You can pull one up. Let's say I want to read about him as an artist. You can download these. You can cite them. You can send them to your Google Drive. You can even print them, which is really, really awesome. So there's just a wealth of knowledge in here that students can use for researching purposes, and it's very simple to use, as you can see here. That's the first one. If we go back, we have access to more online e-read books. That's awesome. Love e-read books. All right. So when you get in here, you can see we have all of these titles. This one I have on my list to read, but there's no copies. So let's go further and see what else we have here. Let's say we want to read this one. Yes, there's available copies. You can check it out. So the student's library card number is the first letter of their last name capitalized, followed by their ID number. I'm going to repeat that. It's the first letter of their last name capitalized, followed by their ID number. Anytime it asks for a library card ID, that's what it is. And for teachers, I will get back to you on how we can log in and access these, but for students, that's what they would use. As you can see, there are a ton of books here, 131 pages of books to be exact. So really, really cool resource that the kids can access. NBC Learn, they don't pay for the subscription anymore, so that one is not going to work, unfortunately. Popular Science, they also don't pay for the subscription, but if you click on it, you can access the other Gale products that the library has to offer. And there are a ton. Look at all these awesome Gale databases. I mean, this is just life-changing in here. There's so much stuff. History teachers, you will completely love this. There are so many on primary resources in here. It's awesome. So just looking through some of these, there's all kinds of encyclopedias. There's religion reference ebooks, there's philosophy books. This one is a book on the American Revolution. We have the Gale Virtual Reference Library. This has encyclopedias and resources and an ebook collection. American Decades, that looks kind of interesting. World Biography. Here's one about Health Reference Center and academics. So for health and fitness, that would be awesome. They have health and fitness magazines and resource pamphlets. Science in Context. Here you go, science teachers. It is an engaging online experience for those seeking contextual information on hundreds of today's most significant science topics. This one sounds really cool. We got Biography in Context, Opposing Viewpoints. We have this one on the hub as well, but if you want to use it through here, either way, that's cool. Gale Literary Sources. Oh, check this out, history teachers. Primary sources. Oh yeah, that's exciting. This one's really cool too. This one has newspapers from all over the United States, all the way back until 1800s, I think. Demographics Now. That one is about consumer and market insight. We have Gale Small Business Builder. This one's cool. This one's the Sunday Times Digital Archives. This goes back to 1822. We have National Geographic Virtual Library. Let me just show you that one. I think I've got that one up. Yeah, so I'm doing something on the Silk Road next week, and here's an article about the modern day Silk Road. I can go in here and have students read it from here, or I can print it and email it so that I could put the link on there for them, I think. All these have citations, which is awesome. So just so much information here to sift through. Archives Unbound. This one's unpublished primary archival documents. We have Business Insights. That one is a global unique source of international business. We have a whole database of sources on the Civil War. Oh, that's so exciting. I can't wait to look at that one. We have Slavery and Anti-Slavery Archive. We have a U.S. History Online, Slavery in America, 19th century. So I'm not going to read all the rest of these, but you can see how many we have access to. If you are ever researching with your kids and you need help helping them sift through all of these databases that we have, please let me know. I would be more than happy to have you all down to the Learning Commons, and I will help them sift through it and learn how to use this information. The very last thing that we have here is BrainFuse Homework Help, and this one's super cool because the kids can log into this and get free tutoring. Their username would be the first letter of their last name capitalized, followed by their ID number. Their password is the 2-digit month and 2-digit day of their birthday. And if they need help getting into this, please let me know. I would be more than happy to help them with it. But, I mean, look at all this cool stuff. They have a writing lab that they have access to, live tutoring. This one's Skills of the Library. They can send a question. They have a language lab. So for our ELLs, that would be awesome for them. There's a collaboration side of things. There's a study side of things. This is just a really cool tool that we have access to through the library. Also, this week, I just received flyers about the Learning Link that I will be passing out to our students, and I might even give some to you all to pass out to your students. If you would like them to help me out, that would be great. But basically, this is the website for HISD that talks about how to get to the Learning Link and what their username and password is. So the information for them is right here on the website. And if you go to HISD website, it is under Library Services in the digital resources. You could also just Google HISD HPL Learning Link. Either way will get you there. So once again, this is just the surface of what all of those databases have in them. If you need some help using them in a lesson or you want to bring the kids down, please, please, please let me know. I love having classes in the Learning Commons and helping you all out. And if you have an idea for a lesson, but you don't have time to research it, let me know because I love to research and I'd love to get into those Gale databases and just figure some stuff out for you. So my email is jkwezi@houstonisd.org. Please reach out to me if you need anything, and thank you for listening.